Chapter 158 Lin Snake Array. The four of them skillfully formed hand seals and released various types of essence energy that were very similar to each other. Second masterless attribute was water. Dark white water attribute spiritual essence surged out with a cold and unholy aura that spread like a wave. Among the other three, one of them had water spiritual energy while the other two had wood and earth. In the blink of an eye, four streams of essence energy connected together and fused according to a certain pattern, turning into a dark green color that formed a huge energy cage around Sanshi. This cage was circular and looked like a water pipe, but there were unholy runes flowing on its surface like snake scales. It emitted a cold and powerful aura and began to suppress him. They actually knows how to form a battle formation. How very well prepared. Sanshi narrowed his eyes. Battle formations were a combination of array formations and spells. It was suitable for use in a group setting. At this moment, he felt extremely threatened by this thing. Instinctively, he activated the essence energy in his body. Dark red essence energy flowed out like lava, and a powerful scorching power erupted like a volcano. With a bang, his hair and beard stood up. A circle of heat waves was released, shaking the surrounding air. Saiyan's first form activated. He silently recited in his heart. It was true that his current appearance was indeed very similar to the Saiyan's battle state. A character in an anime he had liked to watch in his previous life. When he released his power, the battle formation that the four of them had condensed continued to expand. It actually quickly formed a four-headed snake that was 1,000 feet tall. The energy snake was in a spiraling state. The four snake heads were where the four of them were, and Sanshi was trapped in the colorful snake's body. 8-limbed snake formation. Second Master Lu shouted in a low voice. Beyond the four snake heads, there were faint illusory shadows. However, the cause of this was unknown if there were not enough people, or if they were not strong enough, but the shadows were not properly condensed. Kid, you're lucky to be able to die by this ancient battle formation. Second Master Lu had a confident expression as he ordered, "Snake, swallow." The next moment, the snake's body squirmed and began to shrink. A shocking pressure descended. Obviously, this was a special spell. The difference between this spell and other spells was that, if a few people used it together, they could use their numbers to their advantage. Once the trapped person couldn't break through, it would really be like entering the snake's stomach. They would die. The originally incomplete body of the snake began to show its tail, wanting to seal Sanshi's path of retreat. As the snake shrunk and tried to trap him, Sanshi threw a jade plate to the ground before its tail was sealed. This jade plate was filled with dense runes. As it quickly descended, it released a circle of blurry light that quickly spread. The nearby fog appeared and enveloped the four of them. Second Master Lu looked at it in surprise and saw that it was too powerful. It was just a formation plate that was engraved with trapping arrays and bewildering arrays. It didn't have much lethality. He was relieved and sneered. So what if you have a formation plate? You'll still die. Spiritual essence was released from his body, and the snake's tail completely formed, sealing off the last path of retreat. It looked like the dark green snake had swallowed Sanshi and was digesting him. Really, to be able to die is quite good. Sanshi was expressionless. He was not afraid of death, but he was afraid that the other party could not kill him. Fortunately, these four people's methods were not bad. Killing him would not be a problem. He lowered his head and looked at the array disc that he had thrown out. At this moment, it had already formed an array formation domain. Compared to the first time, his cultivation level was higher this time, causing the range of the array formation to expand by more than 10 times. Of course, he used the yin-yang reversal disc mainly to hide the battle fluctuations so that these people could kill him a few more times. As for directly killing these people with the array formation from the disc, he did not have much hope. Now that he had activated the full power of the array disc, although it was not effective for nascent soul cultivators, it was not a problem to trap for foundation establishment cultivators and prevent outsiders from seeing the situation here. What are you looking at? Do you think we can't take care of ourselves just because of this array formation? Second Master Lu thought that Sanshi wanted to use the array formation to escape or even kill them. He said with a confident expression, "Under the battle formation, the four of us are a unit. You want to destroy us one by one." Dreamin', Sohat. Sanshi did not care at all. His fist emitted scorching flames as he smashed down like a meteor. Bows. Thedergons were reverberated and a volcanic eruption of power blasted out. With a loud bang, a hole appeared in the newly formed battle formation snake tail. Song Shi did not stop. With a flash, he rushed out and landed on the ground. Regardless of whether it was the array formation or his methods, they were both only suitable to be used on the ground. Naturally, he could not fight in the air. Your explosive power is quite strong. Let's see how many times you can erupt. When the four of them saw that Song Shi had broken through the power of the battle formation, they hurriedly changed their hand seals and controlled the large snake to chase after him. The energy snake that was still forming twisted its neck and opened its mouth to swallow Song Shi. In particular, all four snake heads twisted strangely and attacked Song Shi all at the same time. Amidst the cold aura, one by one, bloody mouths bit down. Any one of them was big enough to swallow a cow. Every snakehead was actually led by a cultivator. Their movements were very agile. Dang! Bang! 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 The air exploded and the nearby primeval forest shattered in the aftershock. After retreating less than 100 meters away, Song Shi clashed with each snakehead. His strength could be said to be top-notch in the Foundation establishment realm, but he did not gain any benefits from this attack. Under the enhancement of the battle formation, the four of them were clearly not as strong as him. But at this moment, they could unleash attacks comparable to Golden Core Realm Kings. Furthermore, their combined attacks made Song Shi appear flustered. His expression was solemn. Essence energy circulated around his body like lava. The imperishable golden body stimulated the potential of his body. However, even with the dragon elephant technique and the dragon subduing palm, he felt like the fire dragon that he had protecting him and was being bitten by a huge snake. Boom! From afar, it looked like a dragon and a snake had landed on the ground, instantly creating a 100-meter wide pit. Plants were shattered, and gravel flew everywhere. Even the fog formed by the array formation was shaken away. Song Shi stepped on the ground, creating huge pits. His entire body shone with golden light, and the runes of his Dharma body lit up, making him look like a golden arhat. Steam rose from his head and muscles. The 9 acupuncture points on his body spewed out yang essence energy, emitting a sun-like glow. The blood and chi in his body rolled and flowed like smoke, rushing 30 feet above his head like an ancient mammoth. The space between his brows was also shining, a great yin star appearing. In such a high-intensity battle, his mental strength was highly concentrated, and the phenomenon of his spiritual strength was naturally revealed. The imperishable golden body condensed his essence, chi, and spirit into one. It was like a chaos essence. Essence energy formed to fire dragons in his hands, ready to unleash powerful attacks at any time. The dragon elephant technique is still beneficial. It can unleash my physical strength most effectively. The snake opposite him was very strong. This was the first time he had forced Song Shi to go all out in his golden body state, allowing him to activate the first part of the dragon elephant art. I didn't expect you to be so powerful. I was wrong. Inside one of the heads of the 8-limbed snake array, Second Master Lu frowned. They had definitely used their full strength, but had failed to take down Song Shi. This is troublesome. His foundation is too deep. There are almost no flaws in his dual cultivation and body tempering. Young master, why don't we forget about it? This person is a little difficult to kill. The three of them, who were mostly silent, had the intention to retreat as they secretly transmitted their voices. The latter snorted with a dark expression. Do you think you can leave so easily now? The three of them looked around and their hearts sank. At this moment, the yin-yang reversal formation disk had already produced a large fog. They were trapped.